I didn't mean to notice the way you stir your coffee slow, or how you always leave the window open even when it's cold. I wasn't keeping track, I swear, it's just that small things tend to stay, like the color of your jacket on an ordinary day. It's nothing much, I tell myself, just coincidence and light, but something flutters in my chest each time you're in my sight. This fluttering love, it doesn't shout, it just hums quietly inside. It doesn't ask for anything, it's just along for the ride. A little warm, a little shy, the kind that makes you smile and wonder why. You said something funny Tuesday, I laughed a little too long. Now I'm replaying it on Thursday and humming like it's a song. I don't know when it started or how it got this way, but somehow every ordinary thing is something I wanna say. It's nothing much, I tell myself, just afternoon and air, but I keep turning toward the window just in case you're there. This fluttering love, it doesn't shout, it just hums quietly inside. It doesn't ask for anything, it's just along for the ride. A little warm, a little shy, the kind that makes you smile and wonder why. Maybe I'll say it someday, or maybe I won't need to. Maybe some things are sweeter when they're left between us two. And if this feeling stays like this, soft and unhurried and true, I think I'm fine just fluttering right here next to you. This fluttering love, I'll let it hum. No rush, no need to name it yet. It sits beside me in the quiet, like something I won't forget. A little warm, a little mine, just fluttering along the line. It doesn't have to be more than this, just a flutter, just a feeling, just like this. I've been practicing sentences that never make it out, starting things like by the way, and talking about the clouds. I had it ready on the bus, I had it almost right, but then you smiled at something small, and I forgot the line. It's not that I'm afraid exactly, it's more like I want it to land at the right time in the right light, so you'd actually understand. turn, this quiet confession lives somewhere in my throat. Not quite a sentence, not quite silence, just a feeling I can't quote. I don't need a perfect moment, I just need a little nerve. This quiet confession has been waiting for its turn. I've said it to my ceiling, I've said it to my teeth, I've typed it out and deleted it about 100 times easily. But face to face the words rearrange and come out sideways strange, like nice weather and want coffee when I meant something with your name. It's not that I don't mean it, I mean it more than most. It's just the words feel too small for this, and silence keeps me close. This quiet confession lives somewhere in my throat. Not quite a sentence, not quite silence, just a feeling I can't quote. I don't need a perfect moment, I just need a little nerve. This quiet confession has been waiting for its turn. Maybe it's okay to let it sit a little longer in the air. Maybe you already know and you're just being kind out there. Or maybe we're both waiting for the other one to say. Either way, I'll be right here in this quiet, kind of okay. This quiet confession, I'll say it when I can. Not quite a speech, not quite a whisper, just enough so you understand. No perfect moment, just a breath and a look that doesn't swerve. This quiet confession, finally getting what it deserves. So by the way, I think you already know, but just in case, now you do. Pass me the last piece without me asking for it. You knew my order before I said it and acted like you forgot. We don't talk about the big things, we just exist in the small. And somehow that says more to me than anything at all. I've never had to explain myself the way I used to before. Something about the way you listen makes me wanna say a little more. Unspoken, understood. You get the things I leave between the lines. Unspoken, understood. The looks, the silences, the almost signs. I don't have to say it out loud for you to know it's there. Unspoken, understood. And somehow that feels rare. You texted, are you okay? Exactly when I wasn't, I said yeah, just tired. And you said I know. Me too, but we sat on the phone saying nothing, just the sound of each of us breathing. And I thought, this is that I don't wanna be leaving. I've tried to describe it to my friends. They say it sounds like comfort, but it feels more warm than that, like something almost certain. Unspoken, understood. You get the things I leave between the lines. Unspoken, understood. The looks, the silences, the almost signs. I don't have to say it out loud for you to know it's there. Unspoken, understood. And somehow that feels rare. Maybe understanding is its own language, and we've been speaking it all along. Maybe I don't need a declaration when every small thing says I belong. So I'll keep giving you the window seat, and you'll keep saving me the last light. And maybe that's our way of saying everything we haven't said outright. Unspoken, understood. I leave it in the pauses and the glance. Unspoken, understood. We're dancing without calling it a dance. I don't need to say it perfectly, it's already in the air. Unspoken, understood. Just knowing that you're there. You already know, and I already know. That's enough for now. The cafe was too loud, so we stepped outside for air. You leaned against the railing and the light was everywhere. Just for a moment nothing else existed. No phones, no plans, no next. Just the afternoon between us, doing what it does best. I wasn't thinking anything specific, I wasn't trying to memorize, but somehow I remember everything. The angle of the light, the size of your eyes. Just for a moment time went soft, the way it does when nothing's wrong. Just for a moment I forgot what I was meaning to say all along. And in that quiet, in that pause, I didn't need to know what this was. Just for a moment, that was enough. Just you and the afternoon and us. We split a drink we didn't finish. We talked about a film we hadn't seen. You said you liked the clouds today. I said yeah. You know what I mean. Nothing about it was important. Nothing about it should have stayed. But here I am 3 days later, still living in that Tuesday afternoon shade. It wasn't even that long, 10 minutes maybe, but 10 minutes can do a lot when you're not expecting anything. And the light is hitting just the spot. Just for a moment time went soft, the way it does when nothing's wrong. Just for a moment I forgot what I was meaning to say all along. And in that quiet, in that pause, I didn't need to know what this was. Just for a moment that was enough. Just you in the afternoon and us. I keep coming back to that railing, the way the air felt easy and wide. I think I've been trying to hold it like a photograph inside. Not because it means everything, 'cause it felt so light. The kind of moment you don't plan for, that somehow comes out right. Just for a moment I was there, completely with nowhere else to be. Just for a moment it was clear what this kind of quiet means to me. No rush, no noise, no need to name. Just the afternoon doing what it does. Just for a moment, just your face, just this, whatever this was. Just for a moment, that was really something, wasn't it? I didn't mean to bring it up, it kinda slipped out anyway. I was talking about something else and then your name got in the way. I told my friend it's nothing serious. She gave me that look, I know. I said I'm just saying he's around a lot. She said yeah, I know, I know. I'm very calm, extremely fine, completely normal about all of this. I just think you're, I don't know, kinda hard to dismiss. Just saying you make ordinary things feel a little more like something. Just saying it's probably nothing. Just saying probably I'm not making a whole thing of it. I promise, barely even thought about it twice. Just say you've been on my mind and it's fine, it's just nice. I saw something on the way to work and thought he'd like that right away. Didn't even try to stop the thought, it just came, went on its way. But that's just pattern recognition. That's just how brains are made. I'm not reading into anything, I'm just nothing what was said. I'm fine, I'm genuinely fine. This is just a thing I do. I notice people and they're kind. I'm very normal about you. Just saying you make ordinary things feel a little more like something. Just saying it's probably nothing. Just saying probably I'm not making a whole thing of it. I promise, barely even thought about it twice. Just saying you've been on my mind and it's fine, it's just nice. Okay, maybe I looked up the place you mentioned. Okay, maybe I remembered what you ordered. Okay, maybe when you laugh I lose my sentence. Maybe I'm a little less composed than I reported, but that doesn't mean, it's not like I'm just, it's fine. Just saying, never mind, I'll go. Just saying you make ordinary things feel like they're worth noticing. Just saying it's, well, something. Just saying that's all. I'm not making declarations over here, I'm keeping it low-key. Just saying, for the record, you've been, kinda good for me. That's it. That's all I said. Just saying, just, yeah. Nobody asked for much today. The window did its job just fine. A little dust a little gold, crossing slowly through the blind.
I had a list of things to do. It's somewhere on the table still, but the afternoon came in so soft. I let it have its way until
there's a kind of quiet you can't plan.
It just arrives and stays a while,
and I've been sitting in it
with your name and a small smile.
Gentle afternoon,
golden and slow, with nowhere in particular to go.
I'm thinking about the way you are,
the way you never try too hard.
Soft light on every
ordinary thing, making it feel like it means something.
Gentle afternoon,
staying a while,
keeping me here
in this gentle, warm style.
I made a second cup of tea.
I didn't need but wanted to.
I thought about a conversation we had
maybe a week ago, maybe two.
You said you liked the late part of the day,
when things got quiet and slow.
I thought I know exactly what you mean,
more than you probably know. There's a warmth in this particular hour. It feels almost like being near,
and I've been letting myself stay in it
just a little longer than necessary here. Gentle afternoon, golden and slow, with nowhere in particular to go.
I'm thinking about the way you
are, the way you never try too hard.
Soft light on every
ordinary thing, making it feel like it means something.
Gentle afternoon,
staying a while,
keeping me here
in this gentle, warm style.
Maybe this is what it's like to like someone without the noise.
Just an afternoon, a quiet room, a cup of tea, a gentle choice.
No urgency, no timeline,
just the light and what it says,
that something good is growing slowly,
like the end of easy days.
Gentle afternoon, I'll stay a while.
Let the light do what the light does best,
thinking of you in the softest way.
Not dramatic, not a test,
just golden and unhurried
and real, the way the good things tend to feel.
Gentle afternoon,
you and this,
I think I could stay in this.
The light is almost gone now,
but it was here, and so were you, in a way.
I woke up thinking about that thing you said, the one about the clouds and how they move. I told myself it meant nothing specific, which is why I've thought about it 40 times since Tuesday. I made my coffee, checked my phone, put it down, picked it up, put it down. Completely normal morning, nothing to report, just a person being fine, going about. I'm not making this into a thing, I'm the least dramatic person I know. I'm just noticing some things is all, and I'm fine. I said I'm fine, let's go. This is fine, totally fine. I'm not sitting here rereading anything. This is fine, genuinely fine. I didn't nearly text you twice this evening. I'm calm, I'm cool, I've got it handled. The situation is completely fine and normal. This is fine, yes, absolutely. This is, yeah, this is fine. You said see you around when you left, which could mean anything. Honestly, it could mean casual, it could mean nothing. It could also mean no, I'm not doing this. I have a very healthy perspective. I'm not building a whole scenario here. It's Wednesday and I'm fine. And you said see you around and I heard it clearly. I'm not checking the weather for your side of town. I don't even know why that crossed my mind. I'm just a person who thinks thoroughly about totally normal fine things all the time. This is fine, totally fine. I'm not sitting here rereading anything. This is fine, genuinely fine. I didn't nearly text you twice this evening. I'm calm, I'm cool, I've got it handled. The situation is completely fine and normal. This is fine, yes, absolutely. This is fine. Okay, maybe not completely fine. Maybe there's a little something there. Maybe when you said see you around, I smiled at my coat for a second, which isn't fair. It's just a small thing, just a blip, just a Wednesday in my chest. I'm handling it extremely well, as evidenced by all the rest. This is fine, it's all quite fine. I just like talking to you, is that allowed? This is fine, and if it's not, I'll deal with that some other time, and not right now. I'm calm, I'm light, I've got this covered. The situation needs no further explanation. This is fine, and I'm okay, and that's totally my final confirmation. Yeah, fine, absolutely fine. See you around.
You left about an hour ago, but the room hasn't caught up yet. There's a warmth still in your corner, and a half thought I haven't finished. The way you pause before you answer, like the words need time to land. I keep doing it now unconsciously, like something I picked up from your hands. It's a strange thing how a person stays after the door has closed. Not haunting, nothing heavy, just the softest kind of close. The way you linger, unhurried and light, still here in the afternoon, still here at night. And the pause before I say something, in the habit that I can't place right. You left, but you're still in the room somehow. I don't know how you do it, but the way you linger, it stays and I let it. I catch myself using phrases you say without remembering where they came from. I stood by the window the way you do, tilted like the sun was something. My friend asked why I was smiling. I said I'd seen something nice outside. She didn't press it, I was grateful. Some things are better kept inside. It's not that I'm trying to hold on, I'm just slow to let things go. When the thing that's lingering is gentle, why rush it out the door? The way you linger, unhurried and light, still here in the afternoon, still here at night. In the pause before I say something, in the habit that I can't place right. You left, but you're still in the room somehow. I don't know how you do it, but the way you linger, it stays and I let it. Maybe some people just leave more behind, more warmth, more weight, more color in the air. And you're one of those without even knowing, just there. And then still there. I'm not asking you to mean it, I'm not reading too far and just saying you have a way of staying that feels like beginning. The way you linger, easy and warm, no sharp edges, nothing out of form. Still in the rhythm of the afternoon, still in the space between the words I use. I'll come across you in a phrase of light, in the way I tilt toward the window, the way you linger soft and right. I think I'll keep you for a while. You've been gone an hour, and you're still kind of here. That's a rare thing, just so you know.
Was open just enough to let the morning in without asking. I wasn't ready for the kind of day that starts before you finished adjusting. The air came in around the curtain like it had something quiet to say. A certain light, a certain temperature, the kind that makes you wanna stay. Not every feeling needs a name, not every moment needs a reason. Some things just arrive like a shift in air, like the first warm day of the season. Whisper of spring, soft and unhurried, arriving the way good things do unannounced. A whisper of spring through the open window, like a feeling I haven't yet pronounced. It doesn't ask to be understood, it just breathes through and stays a while. A whisper of spring in an ordinary room, and something in me starts to smile. I stepped outside around midday, the kind of air that turns your face up. Reminded me of something someone said a while back over a warm cup. They said that good things come so quietly, you almost miss them if you rush. And I thought, I know who I want beside me on a day like this, with air like this. Not every feeling needs to be spoken, not every door needs to swing wide open. Some things are sweeter at the edge of saying, like spring like this, like quietly staying. Whisper of spring, soft and unhurried, arriving the way good things do unannounced. A whisper of spring through the open window, like a feeling I haven't yet pronounced. It doesn't ask to be understood, it just breathes through and stays a while. A whisper of spring in an ordinary room, and something in me starts to smile. If spring has anything to say about it, it's that soft things last longer than we think. That warmth builds slowly in the corners before you notice it's reached the brink. And maybe that's what's happening in this room, this light, this air between. A whisper of something like beginning, arriving quietly through the screen. Whisper of spring, I'm listening now, not rushing through the part that's soft and slow. A whisper of spring and someone in it, someone I'm just beginning to know. It doesn't need to be a whole season, just a morning, just a gentle day. A whisper of spring through the open window, and I'll let it have its way. Just a little wind, just a little light, just enough to know something's here. I don't usually notice colors much, but something stopped me on the way. A single branch against the pale sky, holding on to the last of May. I stood there longer than I meant to, the way you do when something catches right. Not because it was extraordinary, just the color, just the light. There's a shade of pink that doesn't shout, that doesn't need the whole bouquet. It just sits there, soft and certain, and says everything the long way. Petals in blush, quiet and short, not asking for more than what they are. Something this gentle doesn't rush, something this soft doesn't need to try hard. A color caught between saying and not, a warmth that spreads before you see it. Petals in blush like a feeling I've got, soft and slight, and I don't want to leave it. You texted to say the sky was pink today. I hadn't looked outside yet. I went to the window and there it was, and it felt like something we'd both met. I didn't make a big thing of it, I just said, yeah, pretty good today. You said, yeah, and I said, yeah, and somehow that was enough to say. There's something in the quieter colors, something that the louder ones can't do. They don't arrive, they just appear, the way I keep appearing next to you. Petals in blush, quiet and short, not asking for more than what they are. Something this gentle doesn't rush, something this soft doesn't need to try hard. A color caught between saying and not, a warmth that spreads before you see it. Petals and blush like a feeling I've got, soft and slight, and I don't want to leave it. Maybe the softest things are the ones that stay, the ones you almost miss if you're not looking. The blush before the bloom, the light before the day, the feeling just before the finally saying. I'm not in a rush to name it, I'm happy in this color for a while. Just petals in blush on a Tuesday, and you and that quiet little smile. Petals in blush, I'll take it slow. Not every beautiful thing needs a word. Something this gentle doesn't need to grow into something louder to be heard. A color just like this between us, a warmth that hasn't asked for anything yet. Petals in blush, and you beside it, the softest thing I won't forget. Just a color, just a branch, just the sky, just you.
I left the house without a jacket, and it turned out to be exactly right. The kind of gamble that pays off quietly when the weather's on your side. There's a way the air holds you on these days, loose and easy like it's not trying. like the world just exhaled something long and decided to stop worrying. Nobody tells you when the season shifts, it just happens while you're looking elsewhere. One day the light is different and you think, oh, something new is already here. Breath of spring, white and unheld, the kind of air that doesn't keep a shape. A breath of spring through an easy afternoon, like something gentle making its escape. It doesn't need to mean anything enormous, it just needs to move the way it does. Breath of spring in a certain someone, and the feeling that is quietly becoming us. We walked around without a destination. You kept stopping to look at small things. A button on the ground, a cloud with a face. I told you that one had wings. We took the long way without deciding which is the only way to take the long way. And somewhere in the middle of not going anywhere, I was exactly where I wanted to stay. I didn't need to say it out loud to feel it. I didn't need to hold it to have it. Some days just carry what you're feeling without you having to grab it. Breath of spring, white and unheld, the kind of air that doesn't keep a shape. A breath of spring through an easy afternoon, like something gentle making its escape. It doesn't need to mean anything enormous, it just needs to move the way it does. Breath of spring in a certain someone, and the feeling that is quietly becoming us. There's a kind of freedom in not naming things too early, and just breathing and being where you are. Not every good thing needs a plan around it. Sometimes warmth doesn't need a schedule or a star. So I walked beside you in the breath of spring, and I didn't need to make it more than this. Just the air, just the afternoon, just you. Just enough to know what I don't wanna miss. Breath of spring, I'll hold it lightly, the way you hold good things so they stay. A breath of spring with someone easy, the kind that makes you wanna find more days. Not rushing toward the next thing, yet not naming what's already known. Breath of spring and something growing, something I don't wanna face alone. Just breathe, just stay. Just this kind of afternoon again.
I've been thinking about this for a while now. Not obsessively, just often. The way a thought comes back around, the way a season keeps on softening. I have a list of things I like about my days, and somewhere near the top, without much ceremony, without much planning, your name just turned up and it stopped. I'm not the kind to read into things, I don't rush to conclusions, I wait. But when the same answer keeps arriving, there's a point where you consider it straight. Maybe it's you, the way I keep coming around to you. Maybe it's you and the things I notice and the things I do. Not certain yet, not saying more than this, just standing near the edge of something new. Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's everything, or maybe quietly it's you. I used to think I'd know it when I felt it, like lightning, like a line in a song. But turns out it's more like a room that gets warmer. So slowly you forget it wasn't always this warm. It's in the way the day gets better. When there's a chance I'll see you in it. It's in the way I don't want certain conversations to reach the point where we've finished. I'm not making a declaration here, I'm not standing in the rain. I'm just noting that the math keeps working out and pointing somewhere with your name. Maybe it's you, the way I keep coming around to you. Maybe it's you in the things I notice and the things I do. Not certain yet, not saying more than this, just standing near the edge of something new. Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's everything, or maybe quietly it's you. And if it is, I think I'm okay with that. I think I'd rather know than keep it abstract. And if it's not, then I've still spent some good afternoons with someone who made ordinary feel exact. Either way, the late was good. Either way, I didn't waste the time. Either way, when I think about it honestly, you're the one who keeps coming to mind. Maybe it's you, I think I've known it for a while now. Maybe it's you, and that's not a frightening thing somehow. Still not certain, still not saying everything, just letting it be what it already knew. Maybe it's simple, maybe it's easy, maybe after all of this, it's you. Just maybe, just quietly, just yeah, maybe it's you.